You want to start a board game collection or get somebody else into board gaming? What's the best way to do that?
Behind us we have empty shelves that will just in a few minutes be full of the best board games to start the hobby with. The most complicated sentence I have ever said.
And you didn't mess up, which is great. Hello. To start off, we'll do some cooperative games, and then maybe you want to be mean to somebody else, or just you like Monopoly? What's the best alternative?
We will have all of that covered right here in the next few minutes.
And each of the categories is going to have 2 games, so you have something to pick from if you don't like the one.
Because he's probably gonna pick bad ones, and then I'm here to save the day and actually add a good game to each of those categories.
I had to pick the bad ones? When starting out in this hobby, losing is a huge pressure on the newbie. But what if you lose and win together? That's why Horrified is a perfect cooperative game.
See how short he is? Never mind.
In Horrified, you're playing heroes trying to defeat monsters, and each of the monsters is unique. You will move around the board, collect items, roll dice, and just try to control everything so you don't lose before you can defeat the monsters.
But really, the Greek monsters?
That's the only one we had, because actually we would suggest the original.
Yeah, if you can get the original Horrified, it's easier to get into this hobby with that game. This one is a bit more complex, yet the best of them?
Whichever Horrified you can get your hands on, you should, because it's a great co-op intro board game.
Janis's choice isn't horrible, but mine is the real bomb.
Your joke also, bomb.
It just bombed.
Well, let's just...
It just did a bomb. A bomb is gonna explode and only you and your friends can help us. And you can do that by cutting wires. So this is a fully cooperative game where you all will try to guess each other's wires and hope to avoid any red ones. Because all we know from all the movies and cartoons, red wires are bad.
It's easy, right? You can talk to each other and then discuss.
Thankfully, you cannot communicate, alright? So shut up and let me explain the rules. 66 different chapters, well, there's new cards, even app involved. So it's a great deduction puzzle for the whole family?
Yeah, I played with my 7-year-old and 11-year-old and it works. They are gamer kids, but I still think...
Still kids. Yeah. Just like you. Let's stop with all the friendly nonsense. Let's move on to games that are for meanies. In other words, games where you will fight each other. Memoir 44 is a great intro into war games, and even if you don't like war games in general or the idea of war games, it's just a good game. Germans will be fighting the US forces at Second World War, and all that you will do is play out a card which will activate some of your units. You will be able to move them and roll dice to see if you can shoot the baddies. That's it. Play out a card, move units, roll dice, and then the other player does the same. So different kind of objectives based on the scenarios that you can play, different setups, different gameplay, and it's really nice intro into this world of wargaming.
I could even say it's very memorable.
You had little toy soldiers at home when you were a kid? Well, dive into that nostalgia and kick your friends' bottoms in Memoir 44.
But what if you don't care for war, but still wanna, be mean to your family in a different way? How about trying to survive on this island?
It was my shot.
Now it's my shot. In this game, you have adventurers that are trying to escape the sinking island with the treasure they had. And to do that, all they have to do is get to these small islands. On your turn, you will move your guys around, you will sink the island. And then the best part, why this game is mean, you roll the die and control the monster that will stomp you, eat you, or destroy the ship that you're on. Survive the Island might seem like this little cute family game, yet it's full of meanness by controlling the monsters. So, perfect family game.
Another game we unfortunately have had to survive is Monopoly. That's why, let's find out, hey, what are better alternatives to it? So my suggestion is trying out Space Base, because it's also pretty random, yet a lot more fun. Monopoly is simple, you usually roll 2 dice and have a bad time. Well, in this game you roll 2 dice and have a good time.
Thank you, no more explanation needed.
Here you will create your own space base by getting new ships.
When you roll 2 dice, you will activate one of those ships that gives you money. And you spend that money on better ships. I thought you were going to say it at the same time.
No.
Once was good enough, yeah.
So you get better ships, and the next time you will roll this ship, you get more money. And after getting more money, you will buy ships. And usually these ships not only will give you money, also points. And whoever has the most points will win the game. So Space Base is a really similar experience, yet quicker, better in every single aspect, as well as you will have more control. And for intro games, I feel like control is a pretty good thing. So what really unique and interesting alternative have you come up with, Giannis?
Catan can. No, I mean, Catan can be better than Monopoly. In this game, you're trying to get 10 points. You do that by building cities, building villages, getting resources, and all that happens on your turn is you just roll 2 dice and see what resources get produced.
Yeah, but Jan, this game sucks. I played it and it's all luck-based.
Sure, you might think that now, after you played a ton of different games, but when you're just starting out, this is huge. This takes the basic concepts of building and spending stuff and just putting it in a really accessible package that doesn't take all day.
And it's simple to learn and has great interaction. You constantly are interacting with all other players, and it's something fresh for non-gamers, right?
And we went throughout this whole segment without saying that Monopoly sucks. Isn't that great? Oh, I just
You ruined it. You ruined it.
You have to try it if you haven't.
You got into hobby with this, right?
I did. This is a game that drew me into this hobby, and I'm happy I'm here.
So play Catan and this is what will happen in 20 years. Which, oh, I'm not selling it right. Shoot.
Was that a compliment?
No, it wasn't. We have talked about tons of games, but to be honest, when you start out, you don't want to pay too much money if you don't know, if you're gonna like those games. So let's move on to the category cheap games. And this one is a great cheap game. All you will have to do is play out one card face up and one face down, and then the other player, Mr. Sives, pick one card. All right, I will keep this card, which means I will move 0 spaces. And Mr. Sives picked this card, which means he actually goes 1 step back. And that's not too good because you have this board right here, and whoever will catch the other player will win the game. Which means Mr. Sives picked the card that put him closer to me. And even though this might sound really simple and really easy, there's a lot of layers to this game, and that's why we really enjoy it. And did we say it's cheap? Almost as cheap as Giannis and his game.
In this sweet named game Love Letter, you're actually trying to eliminate other players from the game.
It's a pretty mean game, but also a fun one, where all you have to do is pick up one card.
And then play one card.
And these cards will have powers. For example, if I play this card, we see what cards we have. I have a stronger one, he's eliminated, I win the game.
No, you get 1 heart, and the goal is to
He had to ruin it. He had to ruin it.
In this cute themed, yet quite aggressive and mean game, you get to enjoy a cheap experience. That a good thing? I mean, a cheap package with great experience. The experience not cheap.
But what if you want to get your blood pumping? What if you want some action in your life? Let's try out the dexterity category. My pick is actually Icecool. Yes, Johannes is a co-designer of this game, but it also got the Kinderspiel des Jahres, which is like a board game Oscar award, so it is good, it's not just us. In this game you will try to catch other penguins or catch the fishes by flicking. For example, I could flick this. And this is a legal move.
Somebody once said that it's the closest they're gonna get to a pool table in their life.
So it's fast-paced and super thrilling and action for the whole family. What could be better than this?
This. In Klask, you're trying to score 6 points, and you do that by trying to get this little yellow ball into that it's not yellow, in that little hole. And the first one to get to 6 points wins the game. Super simple, it's almost like air hockey, except different enough. It's always fun. It's a great, you lose a point. You're really bad at this. I'm talking and playing. Come on, man. Perfect action game for any occasion with super simple rules.
So from all this action, let's slow it down a little bit to some engine building and cute creatures. In the Vale of Eternity, you will try to get the most victory points, and you can do that by collecting these cute creatures. You will have your pieces and select which ones you want or which ones are left on the table, and then all of these creatures will combo with one another. For example, one card could give you tons of points if you have other blue cards. But all these card powers combo with each other and you will have a different experience each time you play. Engine builders are really cool because you always start with nothing and then build up from that point on, and it makes you feel fantastic.
Well, not unless you're playing this game, which looks nothing like the cute one we just covered, and here you go from something to nothing. In this game, you will flip cards over from a deck that will tell you what happens. You get to do some actions, build some buildings, mostly bad things will happen, and you hope you can make it till the end, because those bad things will destroy those buildings, will kill your people, and it's all over.
How did it go for you the last time we played it on our other channel where we have playthroughs and also playthrough of this board game?
I'm not gonna tell you. You'll have to watch the video.
Well, you had the flag left, right? Still there.
So this game is nothing like you've played before, even if you've played engine builders.
And talking about games that you have not played before, I think some of you guys are real daredevils. I think you can manage heavier games as well, and this one is one of the best ones ever. This game is full of intrigue and interaction, and that's exactly what you would expect from a Dune game. This is one of our favorite games of all time, and here you will send your agents to get resources to buy cards and then fight with cubes. But they're really cool cubes. It's totally worth it if you feel that little daredevil inside you and feel like, I'm ready. I want something that will definitely turn me into a gamer.
That might have been the most complex game up to this point, but now this will take the throne. Even it looks like little cute thing. In Wondrous Creatures, you're playing a captain that's going to a mysterious island to catch Pokemon, right? It's
pretty much Pokemon.
Yeah, there's different kind of wondrous creatures that will score you points and give you abilities. To get those Pokemon, you will be playing your captain that is going to be collecting resources on the island. And to do that, you just take your meeple and you place it on the board.
You teach me and I'll teach you, Pokemon. Copyrighted.
Yeah, copyrighted. It's an easy way to get those people to try heavier games, because it's just welcoming. It looks like a...
Okay, we got it. It's a good game. We're talking so long I even shaved.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. And this is a really smooth segment to our next category, which is gonna be deck builders. Deck builders! It's our favorite mechanism here on Board Game Hangover channel. Yeah! You really like the jumping into the shot and doing random things, huh?
And playing deck builders.
This is a really good deck builder. In this board game, you wanna be fast, because whoever is gonna finish first is gonna win. And you will be able to move forward by playing out cards. For example, the jungle card will let you go through. Now you don't jump in.
No, I thought you were asking them.
And you will be able to buy new cards and add to your deck that will let you move faster and faster and faster. So whoever will build the best deck of cards will finish first. So if you're trying to figure out, hey, is deck building for me, then this is the best starting point for you, my friend, because it's super quick, fun, and what else? Good. It's just good. I was expecting you to come in the shot and help me out, but no, I have to do everything on my own.
No, I was listening to the pitch.
Nice teamwork, Janis.
Anyways, I really wanted to add Quacks of Quedlinburg into this, but we talked so much about it. We actually have a separate video where we say that this is the best intro game. So instead of that, I'm gonna talk about the DC deck building game. In DC deck building game, you're playing, well, a superhero, and you're trying to defeat the bad guys, but it is not a co-op game. Because you want to be the best superhero. And you do that by, like you do anything in life, getting victory points. And you get victory points by defeating villains, by buying cool cards and getting superpowers, and it's super simple and easy. Just buy a card and it gets replaced. So if you're looking for a deck builder with a cool theme that is easy to teach, look no further than DC deck building game.
I need to say something now, but I haven't figured out any good segue to the next category. So let's just talk about party games.
Yeah, let's party.
And let's play catch. One player will be the guesser and all other players will have a whiteboard. Each round, players will draw one card with the name and then try to draw it as quickly as possible. Whoever draw first also will show his drawing first. What is this? Which we have a winner. And then the guesser and drawer will get points. That's really good. Points are good. So technically, the quicker you draw, the more potential points you could get.
Yet, the worse you draw, the more fun you're having. Also Spicy! Spicy is a quick bluffing game where you'll be playing cards face down, trying to get rid of them. When you play a card, you say that it's 3 chili, for example.
I challenge you, it's not chili.
It's not chili? We check, it is chili! So you challenged me wrongly, here's your punishment, 2 cards, and I get this as points. And at the end of the game, each card in my point pile, 1 point. Each card in your hand, -1 point.
But if I would have guessed correctly, it would be the other way around. You get minus points and I get points.
You want to spice up your gathering or a party? Look no further than this cool little bluffing game that fits in your pocket wherever you go.
And what spices up any board games are dice. So let's move on to the next category, dice games. And my pick for this category is a game that has already proven itself. King of Tokyo. In King of Tokyo, you will be playing these monsters, trying to get everybody else to die or try to be the most popular monster. And you will be able to do that by rolling bunch of dice. And these dice will let you damage other players, heal, get money, or get the popularity points. A lot of people can play this, it's super action-packed, and who doesn't want to punch their friends in the face? See what I mean?
In Thunder Road, you are trying to escape across the finish line or destroy everybody else. You do that by rolling some dice, obviously, because this is a dice category. And you use those dice to either move a chopper or move your cars or shoot at other cars, trying to blow them up, trying to go around these dangerous areas. It's just a lot of shooting, a lot of blowing up, a lot of driving, and look at these dice. Look at all of these dice. If you're looking for a game with tons of action, tons of dice rolling, look no further and take this game out for a spin. Now behind us we have the perfect intro board game collection in our opinion.
And be sure to help us make these videos by becoming our YouTube member. This makes sure that we can continue doing this. So thank you all that already do that. You are the best.
The best. And consider you doing that as well.
With a capital B. Best,
Yeah.
okay?